Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to Yield Weekly Home Fragrance Roundup, the video that I like to upload most Saturdays here on my channel, where we talk about all the fun home fragrance that I was using around the house over the course of the past week. I am, of course, joined by my trusty assistant, Alf. Now, we are both wearing black today, so you might not be able to see him, but here is my assistant. He's so cute. Ugh, I just love him. Look at that face. Look at that face. You are the cutest. Yes, you are. You're just so cute. I just want to pet your little flappy flaps. Get these nice little flappy flaps. Anyway, hope you're having a great Saturday so far. Okay, we have much to discuss today, so I need to get to it. Enjoy the free pug ASMR that is going to probably start here in the next little bit. He's definitely ready for his afternoon nap. Anyway, per usual, description box down below, loads of information. Candle sales that are happening this weekend, discount codes, where you can get the things I'm showing you here, Candle Crock, Candle Lamp 101. We are going to do a little tour through the house to see what I'm currently burning. It smells like the most random smorgasbord of stuff right now around here because I'm burning a lot of these new Kringle candles so that I can get some in-depth reviews out for you guys. And I do have a question about that, but yeah. So anyway, I hope you're excited to dig in, and let's get to it with a little tour of what I'm currently burning and what I have in my crocks. I don't have anything under my lamps quite yet. I do have some things that I pulled out, but I never actually got around to putting them under the lamps. So stay tuned for lamp content next week. But I do have, I think, all of my crocks working right now. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the little tour of what's currently burning and melting, and then we will circle back here and we will discuss all these candles and all these wax melts. There was a lot this week. Let's get into it. Here in the entryway is Kringle Bananas Foster in the 3-wick format. Really loving this Bananas Foster. It smells so legit, you guys. One of Craig's favorite desserts is Bananas Foster. He loves to order that table side. He just gets really excited about the flames. Don't we all? But this one is, it's really beautiful. I will say though, I'm a little concerned about how low the wicks are. But despite it having not quite puny wick syndrome, but we're entering that territory kind of, I am still getting a really decent strength and throw out of this. So it might be the hurricane that I have it in that's producing that. This is the Pottery Barn Sherborne hurricane that everybody went gaga for recently. You may still be able to find it online at Pottery Barn. I don't think they're doing ship to home because this was a clearance item, but you might still be able to order it online and pick it up at your local store. So if you can get your hands on it, she's a beauty. Look at her. Oh, I just love the shape of this thing. Isn't it stunning? I do obviously have a HomeWorx pedestal in here, but this is one of the only pedestals that actually fit in here. A lot of my spring, summer floral pedestals did not fit. The base here is just a little too narrow, but this particular one does fit. So if you have this pedestal, I think it looks super cute in there. And I actually really like it with the painted label that Kringle did for the Bananas Foster. It looks so tropical and fun. I'm not a tropical person, but I really like the way this looks. I just think it's kind of sweet. Anyway, that's what's in the entryway. In the dining room in the Pottery Barn Chester Hurricane, now discontinued, but if you're looking for something similar, check out the Daphne at Pottery Barn. Very, very similar. But this is cotton and eucalyptus, or is it eucalyptus and cotton? It's one of those. It's a new scent, obviously from Kringle for spring, summer 2024. I much prefer this eucalyptus scent to the other one that's in the Country Candle line. That one, it's the mint. The mint can kill anything for me. I don't like it. But anyway, this one is actually quite lovely, although I will say it's kind of mingling with the Bananas Foster, and that's not a great combo together. I would not recommend burning them in the same room or the same vicinity, but you know, I'm testing these candles. I am at the halfway point with this one here. The flames on this one are doing great. They are a little taller than on the Bananas Foster, but the strength and throw of these 3 wicks is, I would say, actually better than some of the Bath & Body Works candles are right now. So loving the performance of these, and these have obviously a much cleaner burn than the wax formulation from Bath & Body Works. So yeah, soy all the way. I wish that every candle company just went soy, but anyway, loving this one in here for what it is, even though it's, you know, not my favorite type of scent. It's burning like a champ, so thumbs up for that. Welcome to my kitchen, where I have another of the Pottery Barn Chester Hurricanes. Right now, I am burning the Country Candle Charred Pineapples. I don't love pineapple. This is a decent pineapple though. Do I love this scent? No, I'm not gonna lie about that. There's no reason to lie. We all like different fragrances. But this particular pineapple almost smells a little bit more green. It doesn't quite have that like tangy acidity that a lot of pineapple fragrances have to my nose. And this doesn't smell quite as artificial, again, as a lot of other pineapple fragrances do to me. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more authentic, maybe with just a touch of like a greenness to it, you might really enjoy this Country Candle charred pineapple. I'm not getting a whole lot other than that kind of green and pineapple so far, but I am only on the second burn of this one, so you can see I'm still kind of making my way through it. But I like it enough to be burning it inside for subsequent burns, so that definitely says something. Yeah, I wish I liked pineapple scents the way a lot of people do, but I just never really have when it comes to home fragrance. And again, I think for me that is a case of it just doesn't smell quite as authentic as I would like it to. But I think the green in here is bringing a little bit of balance to that usually very like acidic, tangy pineapple note that I don't really care for. Anyway, let's go and, oh gosh, the gardenia. I forgot about the gardenia. Let's go check out gardenia. All right, so here in the family room, I did have the Kringle gardenia lit, and it was lit at the same time as the Country Candle Charred Pineapples. So let me just show you how close these two were together. Oh, look, there's my lazy dog Penny. You can see that Chester Hurricane in the kitchen right there. Ignore her crushing all of my couch cushions. And snoring. She's just sawing a log. That's her job. Her job is to just sleep on the couch. Anyway, the gardenia and the pineapple did not make a great combination. 10 out of 10 would not recommend burning those two together. So I decided to blow out the gardenia. But if you are looking for a beautiful gardenia, I'm loving this one. This is a really well done floral. It's not headache inducing at all. I really like this one. But anyway, don't burn it at the same time as the charred pineapples. Whoa. It's a terrible combo. Anyway, let's go talk. All right, welcome to my laundry room. This is the crock that I always keep in here. I love this crock. I know, isn't she a beauty? I wish I could link it, but this is long discontinued. So the crocks that I have linked below are, however, equally as neutral as this one. So definitely check either of those two options out. But in here is a candle that I recently filmed a review of. You have not seen the review yet. It's gonna go live probably next week at some point. I have a bunch of reviews that are already like uploaded that I just haven't done anything with yet. So yeah, it's coming, but this is the label here. Anyway, I burned it pretty much like, oh, look, see, all liquid. I burned this probably almost 2/3 of the way down, if not just a little bit more. I'm actually getting a slightly better performance out of this one in the crock than I did when it was lit. It was a little bit lighter than most Reserve candles for me. And it reminded me a little bit of another Kringle fragrance. So it's not currently available. If it does come back and if they are able to increase the strength in the throat just a touch, I would hands down repurchase this. I love this scent. It's so beautiful. Who else had the opportunity to catch Phoenix when she was very briefly available? I actually had to catch this on a restock, and yeah, when it was first launched, it sold out right away, like a lot of Reserve candles do. And it turns out it's such a beautiful scent. It's almost, I would say, borderline tropical in a way. Anyway, there's more information about this coming in a video soon, so stay tuned for that, but let's head upstairs and see what's in the crocks upstairs. Okay, once again, I'm a little out of breath because Alf and I raced up the stairs. Do you have a dog that just literally follows you everywhere? Look at this guy. Everywhere I go, he goes. And he does like to race sometimes. So again, racing up the stairs with a expensive camera is probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, but anyway, it's fun. This is Crinkle Cookie. By the way, this is one of the crocks that I have linked down below. This is the ivory one. Isn't it pretty? I love this one. But this Crinkle Cookie has been in here for, I think, over 2 weeks at this point, and the fragrance is pretty much completely dissipated out of the wax. So I need to turn this warmer off, let this wax harden up, and then she'll go into my empties for March. She should probably have gone into the February home fragrance empties, but what are you gonna do? I really enjoyed this one. I need Kringle to keep this cookie scent around. It is so good. I do have an in-depth review of it, so if you're interested, check that out. But I'm gonna go race Alf to the back bedroom now, and we're gonna go see what I have in the crock back there. Okay, happy to report neither of us bit the dust on that little run back here. This is the same warmer that I have downstairs in the laundry room. I loved it so much that I bought 2. It's so pretty, right? Wish they'd bring it back. But anyway, this I think has reached the end of its lifespan as well. This is the Bath & Body Works Tropidelic. It just got kind of messy after the midpoint. So I just decided to crock her, and I think it's been in here for definitely over a week at this point, maybe like a week and a half. And I really enjoyed it in the crock. I really like the scent overall. It just wasn't a good burn quality. So I would probably purchase this again, maybe at like a clearance price, just to pop into my candle crocks, because it is really nice to kind of have in the background. And I've really enjoyed having a floral scent back here. It's just made me happy while I've been getting ready in the morning. So anyway, if you're interested, that Tropidelic is a great scent. I know they have it in the body care as well. So yeah, if you're interested, go check it out. It's out at Bath & Body Works right now. But yeah, I just wish that it burned a little cleaner, but what can you do? Anyway, let's get back to the downstairs here and get to the rest of today's video. All right, and we're back. So where should we start? I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with the 2 candles that I did finish this week. I didn't finish nearly as many candles as I originally was hoping to, because again, I really started digging into these new Kringle candle fragrances for the spring and summer that were released on March 1st. So they're available. We'll get to those here in a second, but I did finish 2 candles. One of them was the Honeysuckle Mimosa. I do have an in-depth review of this. I already filmed it and have finished the candle. So I don't know when I'm gonna get this review up. Probably let's say next week. It's literally like ready to go. I just need to like schedule it to go up. But anyway, if you are looking for a beautiful like honeysuckle scent, there's some other stuff going on with this one as well in terms of notes, but the honeysuckle is, oh, it's so good. This is a really great scent. I've had such good luck, and I have so enjoyed all of the garden party candles from HomeWorx. So if you're interested in any of those, I've had a really good quality burn on them. So take a look at this one. Like, there's barely any wax left. There's no discoloration on any part of the jar, so there was no like sooting or anything like that. The wax was clean the whole way down. The wicks, while they were kind of skinny and a little bit scary looking at first, they actually worked out really well in these. So yeah, anyway, I've had great luck. Really enjoyed this one. I'd love to actually repurchase it, but I'm not allowed to right now. The only thing that I can purchase new from HomeWorx are fragrances that I have not tried yet. So I do have some things coming for me. I made an order at QVC. There's some stuff coming from .shop. So I'll have some more new things from HomeWorx to review, but I'm not allowing myself to buy backups right now because I'm still trying to use the closet full of backups. So I also finished this Nest candle. I'm not sure. I don't think the review of this has gone up either. Maybe we'll put these two up on the same day. I know they're filmed. I know they're uploaded to my, you know, like YouTube studio. I just needed to like do something with them. This is the Nest Bamboo. So I finished Nest Bamboo. She burned pretty cleanly the whole way down. There was like a little tiny bit of residue along the side, like as it was burning, but as you know, as I was going through subsequent burns, usually the heat from the flame was melting that little bit and causing it to, like, you know, go into the wax pool eventually. So clean, nice clean burn. I like this one. Bamboo would not be the type of fragrance that I would really repurchase. When it comes to Nest candles that are must-haves, just like outside of like the holiday stuff, there's Sicilian Tangerine. I love that, and honestly, I wish I could pick it up again, but I've already reviewed it, so I'm not allowed to, but that's a great scent. If you have not tried Nest Sicilian Tangerine, you should. I'm just saying, it is absolutely delightful. Okay, let's do the non-Kringle stuff, and then we'll get into the Kringle stuff. So these are not things that I have finished this week, but I've been burning them. So a little bit of the sweet red mango. I'm trying to get to the halfway point with this one, and I think actually now after this one burn that I did this week, I think I'm definitely there at this point. I still have several of these Bath & Body Works candles to record reviews of as well. So some sweet red mango, the wild berry and ube. Many of you told me this was gonna happen, and it's because of these tree stump wicks. Yeah, what a mess, right? Ooh. Anyway, I need to film my review of this so I can go put it in a candle crock. I love the scent. Listen, I love this scent. I think if I could get this on a $12.95 plus a 20% off, I would actually probably pick up more of this. Even though it burns like hot garbage, just to put it in a crock. It smells so good, you guys. This fragrance here speaks to me. This is a delicious fruity concoction, and I love it. And did I actually like this week? I don't know that I did. I don't know why I brought this in here. It's the Calypso Clementine. I need to burn it some more. I love it. This would absolutely be a repurchase for me. This has those thick wicks too, but it's not burning anywhere near as bad as that wild berry and ube. That is a mess. Okay. Oh wait, there's one more. So I did my little trade-in of the almond croissant and the Waikiki beach coconut, or coconut beach coconut, I think it was. I'd already reviewed that one, and so I wouldn't re-review it, and so I just decided to take it back and exchange it for something else. So one of the candles that I exchanged for was this Sunset in Maui. I really like this, and you know what really surprises me about this one is that it totally has pineapple in it. I despise pineapple for the most part, but it's not that bad in here. Don't worry, I'm not converting to pineapple. No. Just like I will never convert to mint. I will never convert to lavender. Those things are just out of my like preference wheelhouse. But I don't know, sometimes if the pineapple is done well, I can enjoy it, especially if there's other notes to kind of like mingle with it. And this also has hibiscus flower as well as papaya in it. I really like papaya, so I think the the papaya is kind of toning down that pineapple tang just a little bit. Anyway, I really like this. This is delightful. Okay, now let's discuss. You saw obviously some of the Kringle candles. I'm currently burning them all around the house. Again, it smells so random in here. Nothing really makes sense. I don't like burning candles that way, but the reason that I'm doing that is I'm trying really hard to get to like the halfway point with the candles, and I'm trying to like spread them out far enough to where there's not too much mingling right now. They're still mingling a little bit. I should maybe just do all the gourmands one day together and then all of like the other stuff one day together, but that's not what's happening today. So that's why it smells so random. But listen, you guys, I've gotten a lot of questions about when the post-burn reviews will go up. I know you're used to seeing a lot of people just putting out reviews right away. For me personally, when I like watch a review or read a review, I prefer if the person who's reviewing the product is a little further into like the use for like an in-depth review. We all know that a lot of candles, you know, like the first few burns of this, fabulous, clean, actually looked exactly like this. That was the first few burns. And then I got to the halfway point and then this happened. So this is the reason why I like to try to at least for the most part with most candle companies, get to like the halfway point, or at least several burns in rather than just one or two, just in case a problem pops up, right? Because every candle company has, you know, things that can go wrong at any given point. So I just like to be able to share that kind of stuff if it does happen. So I guess, I don't know, my question to you is, do you care about that? Like if the majority of you don't care and you just want the fragrance reviews, then I can review a candle after 5 seconds after lighting it, right? Like I can do that, but I don't know, do you want to know about potential problems? Do you want the candles to be further along, or do you just want the fragrance reviews and like kind of the initial strength and throw? So let me know. I've always done it the other way, but I'm just getting a lot of, you know, questions, and I feel like it's almost like a little bit of pressure to just be faster about like producing the content. But I also have to, you know, balance that with the fact that like I also have to work and, you know, like live my life. So, and just also like enjoy the candles at the same time. Because I feel like sometimes I just get so much into like the reviewing part of it where I'm just like forgetting to actually smell the roses or the lemon tea and roses, if you will. So anyway, let me know what your guys' preference is on that. I mean, I'll just go with whatever the majority is. So we'll just do that. So please feel free to vote in the comments down below. Anyway, let's get into some of these. I want to give you some initial thoughts because I know these just launched and I know many of you are like excited about them and want to pick them up. So let me just give you some general thoughts. I'm going to start with these guys, the country candles that I have. Some of these I have, like this one here, I would feel totally comfortable reviewing at this point. I've burned this one a lot. In fact, I think well, I haven't really gotten as far into the strawberry lemonade. Like I'd like to burn this, you know, at least a couple more times. But anyway, here's what I'm noticing across the board. There was a wick changeover with the country candles. The wicks that we were getting last year, and I don't know if the Easter candles have the new wicks. I didn't end up ordering any of the Easter candles, so I don't know. But I know that these wicks are different from what I had from the holiday candles and the candles from last spring as well. The changeover to soy with country candle is still fairly new, so there's still some tweaks to work out. And again, this is another reason why I like taking a little bit longer, just to let you guys know, you know, if there's like changes or things like that. But the wick changeover is fabulous. Let me show you, which one was it? It was this one. Ooh, you guys, I did a bad thing. I put this in my powder room down here. This is the Sand and Santal. And I had this in the powder room and I forgot about it. Not that I couldn't smell it, I totally could, but I think I thought I was maybe smelling like my Scentsy warmers or something. And so when I went to bed one night, I had lit this very early in the morning, let it burn all day. And then it burned all night, well into the next day, until I went into that bathroom to get something and I was like, oh, this has been burning since yesterday. It had been burning for so many hours, you guys. But look at this. Could you imagine if this was like one of like the older country, like in the paraffin? Ooh, first of all, like my whole bathroom would have probably been black. But even with the wicks from last year, if I would have had those in here, it probably would not have been good at all. But look at how clean it is. Look at how clean that is. These wicks, man. I'm also finding that these don't really get massive mushroom tops. Let's take a look at this. This one I think has like the longest, most mushroomy wicks. I'm just gonna give you a little sampling here of burned wicks. This one here, a little bit of a mushroom top, right? Nothing crazy though. I would definitely still pluck that little carbon ball at the top off of each of these wicks before lighting. This one here is definitely, this wick got a little bit longer for some reason. This is the cotton flowers. And actually, so I burned this one inside for one of the burns. And the reason that this one has so much more of it used up is we've been burning it outside in the backyard when we've been sitting outside at night. So I actually much prefer this fragrance outside versus inside the house. I don't love this. There's just a lot of mint in here. And again, mint is just not one of those, just those fragrance notes that I really enjoy. But look at how clean it's burning, you guys. And this is outside. Like, it's in a hurricane, it has to be. It's in our backyard. But look at that. Glorious, right? Definitely need to trim those wicks. So very, very good consistency in terms of the quality of the burn. Loving these new wicks. Strength and throw is pretty consistent across the board, I would say. That hasn't changed much. They're still very much in like just the regular like medium range. Adequate for scenting a room for sure, but are they filling like the entirety of the downstairs of my house? No, no. If I have one going in one end, one in the other end, they, you know, kind of mingle in the middle, but these are not like whole house fillers. I'm in love. I'm so in love with the cake pops. Gonna get more of this, that's for sure. Definitely getting more cake pops, definitely getting more bananas Foster, and definitely getting more ice cream sandwiches. Let's talk about some of those. So yeah, anyway, the consistency with the country candles is there. So if that is a concern for you, know that I'm having such good luck with these. Like the burns are, and this one for being lit for 24 hours, gosh, if not even more. I just cannot believe how clean this is. But anyway, that's how I got through this as fast as I did, because I just left it lit in the bathroom. Please always remember to extinguish your candles. I know that that's something that, like, you know, we all kind of do it occasionally, but it's just something that you need to be so mindful of when it comes to home fragrance. Fire hazards are real. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that this lemon tea and roses, I've really fallen in love with this. If you're looking for a really refreshing, clean, lemony tea scent with just a beautiful hint of rose in the background, you gotta try this. Get it in a wax melt first, get it in a daylight first, just to be able to like stick your nose in it if you're unsure. But someone was saying like there's not a whole lot of tea scents out there that can be kind of hard to come by, and this one is so lovely. I'm glad that they did another tea scent. Oh, it is very different from the London, was it London Time? London Tea? What was the London Tea one that they had last spring? I reviewed it. Do I remember the name? Nope, no I don't. let's talk some of these here. Okay, where's the rest? Where's the rest of these? I only have 3 here. Where are they? Anyway, let's just go. Okay, the coral. Okay, this one has been in our master bathroom. It is stunning as a fancy lady bathroom scent. I also think this would make a nice bedroom scent as well. It's very aquatic. It's clean. It's fresh. Has a slight hint of floral to it. It is delightful. And these wicks, gosh, these wicks are just fantastic. Like, these are, I think, the same ones that they've been using all along, but fabulous. Nice clean burn, a little bit of wax residue on the side. I feel like that's always a thing with soy, but as you, like, you know, burn down or you put these in like a candle sleeve, that will all slide down and meld in with the rest of your wax. But I love this scent. Once I finish this, I could totally see myself repurchasing this, especially this summer. Like, a lot of these, I can see myself really wanting and craving them in the summertime. I have a question for my family about this one, and that question is, what the hell did you guys do to this candle? There's like wax on the outside. It was not delivered like this. This was either Craig or Stella using the lid to extinguish this candle, because you can see like some wax drippings there, and there's a little bit of a scorch mark right there. That's a scorch mark. So someone thought it was a good idea to extinguish this and, I don't know, like shake the wax around inside or something. This is the Sage and Palo Santo. Honestly, just preference wise, this is probably my, I would say, my least favorite out of the like Kringle fragrances that were released for the spring and summer. But also, I'm just not in general like a huge Palo Santo person. I know that's a really super popular type of fragrance. I'm okay with it. It's just not my favorite. It's a very smoky, lighter, woody type of note. I actually like the sage in here. It does smell like you're, you know, like saging your house. You know, doing away with all the evil spirits. But yeah, but this is one that I probably would not repurchase it. But if I had a friend who really liked Palo Santo, I would totally get this for them as a gift. Do I have any friends that like Palo Santo? I should inquire with them. Sometimes, I don't know, like a lot of my friends, when they come over and go through like my candle stash, so things that I'm no longer interested in that I'm, you know, willing to like pass along to my friends and family, a lot of times like they don't even, this is wild to me, they don't smell the candles. They just pick them up and they're like, ooh, strawberry lemonade, that sounds great, I'll take that. Ooh, Sand and Santal, great, I'll take that. Like what? Smell it. Do you even know that you like it? Man, I'd love to go shopping like at Bath & Body Works with these friends of mine. We've never gone. We should go. I would love to see how they shop for candles. I don't think they stick their nose into any of these candles. That's just wild to me. What are you guys doing? It's nuts. You have to smell everything. I smell everything before I buy it. I am that person. All right, here's another one that I'll be getting a backup of for sure, probably before I even finish this jar, the ice cream sandwiches. There is a coconut note in here that I have just fallen in love with. It's that edible, like meaty coconut note. There's a beautiful vanilla bean ice cream. There's a cookie note. It's absolute gourmand perfection. This, I cannot give this enough thumbs up. I jelly donut love this. I do. Kringle better keep it around. I need more of this, hands down, absolutely. All right, we still have wax melts to get through. So anyway, I hope that those like initial thoughts were helpful for you. Anyway, the post-burn reviews, I promise I'm gonna start working on them this next week, especially with some of these ones where I'm a lot further along. But we still have an entire weekend for me to like burn some of this other stuff as well. So beginning next week, probably Tuesday, I'm gonna start filming these and then putting them up 2 at a time per day. And we'll get through them like that. Okay, let's talk Scentsy. Okay, I changed my wax out quite a bit this week. I found that some of my older bars, and these were, I think, this was not, I don't think Cherry's Jubilee was Bring Back My Bar, was it? I wish that they still put the little bring back my bar thing on here so that I could tell whether it was a bring back my bar or whether it was just a bar that I've had in my collection for like 4 years. I do definitely have some older bars. I don't find that keeping my bars for a long time is much of an issue in terms of the scent degrading. The bars can sometimes get messy over time, but like a loss of fragrance is not usually the norm. But I do find that sometimes like special limited edition things sometimes may not have the same lasting power, and they fade a little bit more quickly. So anyway, a lot of these are probably bring back my bar is what I'm thinking here. This bananas, I'm pretty sure was. I actually have this going today. And this is a very sweet banana scent. This is definitely in that like Laffy Taffy, banana Laffy Taffy territory. I much prefer the Kringle Bananas Foster over like this type of banana. I'm not huge, I don't hate banana, but it's not like a fragrance note that I get excited about necessarily. And this is just much more of like that candied banana. I really think this was a bring back my bar type of situation. But anyway, I'm finding that one's fading very quickly. I kind of feel like I want to change out my wax, most of my wax today. And I just popped all of this wax in the night before last. I'd cleaned out all of my, you know, warmers and then put the new wax melts in and went from there. This is Southern Sweet Tea. I'm pretty sure this is probably not a bring back my bar. I like this Southern Sweet Tea a lot. Yeah, I had 2 of them. So we did some of that this week. And I think this one had, yeah, this one had some pretty decent lasting power. I like this one. It's a very sweet iced tea. I don't smell much in the way of like that typical like black tea note in here. The tea note in here is a little bit lighter. I wouldn't say it's like a green tea or anything like that, or like a chamomile or anything soft like that, but it's just like a very subdued, like typical like sun tea kind of note, if that makes sense. But I do like this scent a lot. It's sweet. Touch of like a lemon in here as well. I like this one a lot. I would probably actually repurchase that. Cherries Jubilee. Actually, I think Cherries Jubilee was a Christmas thing, but I don't like cherries around the holidays. Yeah, this is much more of like a springy kind of scent to me. Anyway, I liked it. I like this cherry, it's nice. It's not a perfumey cherry. This is much more of like a sweet candied cherry for sure. Not even necessarily like cherry Jolly Rancher, but kind of, just a little bit different, but similar enough. Aloe Water and Cucumber. I love Aloe Water and Cucumber in all of the bathrooms around the house. It's very fresh, very clean. I get a great performance out of this. I love it. I Pink I Can. This was, I think, from the, was this Valentine's? I think this was the Valentine's collection, I'm pretty sure. Or was this the breast cancer collection from October? I don't remember. Look, I'm not a consultant, so I don't commit any of this Scentsy stuff to memory. I have very little space in my brain to like remember like frivolous things. I need to remember important things like people's birthdays. I remember that stuff. But do I remember when I bought something? No, nope. Turn Up the Pink. I'm pretty sure these were both from that like October breast cancer awareness collection. I really like this one. This one is a very sweet floral. I like this one. Good performance out of both of those, by the way. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 backups. I did Street Parade this week from the Mardi Gras collection. I do remember this one because it was pretty recent. I like this one, but I still think my favorite out of all of those like Mardi Gras scents was definitely the King Cake. Did I put King Cake in my club? No, I didn't, but I enjoyed it. The 2 sets that I got, they were great. So, I also got some samples from my bestie Lisa. She sent me some smelly mail. I got my catalog. I want to do a video about all of the smells that I'm excited about for the spring summer catalog for Scentsy this year. So anyway, she sent me some samples of the Shamrock Splash, used that, the Blue Grotto, the Skinny Dippin', and the Apricot Vanilla. I actually put all 3 of these samples together in one of my warmers. This was a delicious trio. If you're looking for a trio, try these 3 together. fabulous, fabulous trio for sure. But anyway, I'm so excited about some of this stuff coming up. I need to place my first order. You'll see a Scentsy haul soon, trust me. Anyway, that's everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new for more home fragrance content. Hopefully you enjoyed that pug ASMR. He is covered in wax right now, poor guy. Anyway, have a great rest of your weekend, and Alf and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully for a first sniff impressions from a Kringle order that I placed a long time ago that is finally just getting here. UPS is so slow, you guys. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.